Hey guys, Respect Halo here, and I am here to make a, review slash debunking of the new Death Battle video. So, as some of you may or may not know, I am a huge comic book fan, nerd, whatever. And after watching the new Death Battle, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you know anything about Ben 10 or Green Lantern, you'll see a lot of problems. And it's not just the poor research, it's how they contradict each other and just make assumptions and guesses, and it really just doesn't make any sense at all. So I'm gonna go over some points I made, and it would be really nice if they would actually say why they didn't talk about this stuff in one of their comment sections. So they're supposed to be doing a Q&A next week, so hopefully they'll address some of these, and if we're lucky we'll get a rematch because it doesn't make sense. So I have about 9-10 points that I would like to bring up about why the video is wrong and Ben would win. Note, yes, I'm a Ben 10 fanboy, but I'm also a Green Lantern fanboy, and if I'm being completely honest, Green Lantern would not beat Ben 10. White Lantern Hal Jordan, that's a different story. That's a conversation for another day. But Green Lantern Hal Jordan, no. So, in one of the aspects in the fight, he goes back in time to fight Ben. This wouldn't work because of the sotobro effect. Ben would be automatically informed of the time travel and be allowed to time travel back to the time that Green Lantern is time traveling back to and just stop him. So that right there, time travel, going back in time to fight Ben 10 wouldn't work. Now, they talk about this, but then they just ignore it, is the failsafe. So, the failsafe that Omnitrix has is where if you try to kill Ben or forcibly remove the Omnitrix will defend itself and transform Ben into whatever alien is needed for that situation. So, for example, like one time a building or a big concrete slab fell on Ben in human form. Nothing happened. He was fine. He jumped out, grabbed a bomb that was meant to destroy the universe, and it just cycled through his aliens to figure out which one could save him. One time when his arm did get separated from him, his arm became its own sentient being. And in the video, they just used scissors and cut off Ben's arm. Because logic, I guess? Rock, paper, scissors? Again, doesn't make sense. Next, they use accelerate for speed feats. But accelerate isn't his fastest alien. Why didn't they use Jetray, who is light speed? Because one of the things they say, Ben's not fast enough to travel across the universe in an hour. But Jetray is. And I don't get why they didn't talk about upgrade or feedback or Chromostone. All three would have messed with Green Lantern pretty good. Upgrade can dismantle alien technology, which the ring is alien technology. Feedback can absorb any energy, and eventually in the comics, I'm pretty sure Hal isn't even human anymore. He is basically energy. Therefore, feedback could just not only absorb the ring power, but, absorb him. Also, we have Chromostone, who can control and manipulate light constructs, which is what Green Lantern uses. If I could see, they could possibly say, well, it's willpower, it's not really light constructs. Okay, still. And one of the feats they give Hal is just okay, that doesn't mean anything. They say that his willpower is stronger than the essence of willpower. Okay, that's not a measurable feat. That doesn't really mean anything. That's saying that is brighter than the essence of brightness. Good for it. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't have anything to do with the fight, but okay. And then it says they then couldn't stop the universe from being destroyed. Right? I just feel like they didn't even like do any research on this. So yes, the universe did get destroyed one time because Ben was inside Alien X arguing with the two personalities inside. He was not aware of the situation. And when he was aware of the situation, later on, he did stop it and reversed it. So, yeah. Okay. Again, your logic doesn't make sense. And then, one of my biggest problems, honestly, is they say that him being multiversal was a joke from the creators. But Man of Action said that he was multiversal. And it was not a joke. Like, their sources weren't even right. They don't even know who made Ben 10. It's so bad. So bad. Anyway, continuing on. They didn't really, like I said, they did Ben so bad. And one of my favorite reviews so far on this episode was by the Ink Tank, by Kira the Artist. Awesome. Like how he said, it's just they lacked the creativity. They didn't use Ben to his full potential. Like, one of the things I was thinking about, and someone else also said, why wouldn't Ben just turn into Echo Echo, make 1,000 copies of himself, and then turn back into Ben, and all those Bens being equal power and can die without any ill will, and he can turn into 1,000 different aliens. He could have 10 way bigs, 50 feedbacks, we only really need one Alien X. But they didn't even look into this type of stuff. And another thing they said was that Ben showed no resistance to mind control. And he has amphibian, which he can read minds and has telekinesis. So I don't know if that would be considered true mind control. However, the watch protects him from possession, which is kind of mind control. And saying that Alien X wouldn't be able to resist mind control is illogical. That would be like saying, oh, Superman has never been hit in the face with a banana, therefore he's weak to getting hit in the face with a banana. It doesn't make sense, especially when you're talking about a character who is literally god tier, multiversal, dimensionally warping being. And to say he's not resistant to mind control, I'm pretty sure that's just a given. But again, their logic doesn't really make sense. So those are just a few facts that don't make sense when in the battle. I didn't want to go in too depth, but just to give an idea of why the battle is wrong. And for some of you who don't know why it has so many dislikes or don't know a lot about the Ben 10 character, I suggest you go check out Crow the Artist or the Ink Tank. He is one of probably the most credible Ben 10 sources out there on YouTube. I've seen every episode 3 times, but this man, he knows his stuff too. So, again, doesn't make sense. Hopefully they do a rematch where they correct all their mistakes, which there's a lot. This video has a bigger dislike-like ratio than Goku vs. Superman, and that one, it kind of made sense. They did purposely nerf Goku's speed, which is kind of weird, but then again, most of it was just salty fanboys. Which again, yes, I'm salty about this, but that's because it's wrong, and it's just poor research, and it just honestly disappoints me, because I've always stood by Death Battle and all of their decisions and their matchups, but this one is just, wow, it's bad. It's bad. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Peace out.